Quality seed is the backbone of sericulture industry. Management of seed production, disease free egg, transportation and incubation play an important role in the egg production. It is very important to incorporate the present scientific system to produce quality egg right from seed crop rearing to egg production. Temperature, light and humidity play a major role in the egg production. Select only good cocoons from the lot of the further process of egg production in order to produce disease free silkworm seeds. Mother moth examination should be conducted either individuals or mass mother examination to avoid febrile diseases. Different types of silkworm rearing. Rearing house is to be designed based on the breasting capacity and method of rearing. Optimal environmental conditions such as temperature, relative humidity, ventilation and hygiene are very much required during the rearing of silkworms. In order to provide these conditions for the silkworms, a separate rearing house for both chalky rearing and silkworm rearing is essential. The rearing house should be near to mulberry garden, is very ideal for feeding fresh mulberry leaves to silkworm, avoiding loss of moisture in the mulberry leaves. Chalky rearing. Rearing of young age silkworm is very important stage in the mulberry rearing. Rearing of young age silkworms up to second molt is called chalky rearing, which usually lasts up to 10 days. This stage of silkworm usually required ideal environmental conditions and feeding tender succulent leaves make the larvae grow robust and make more stress tolerance during late age rearing. Late age rearing silkworms. Late age silkworm rearing, also called as larva stage, is usually completed in 14 to 16 days. The silkworm during the larva period possess 5 different stages by undergone different molds. The larval period is totally reared in a specially designed rearing house, should provide ideal environmental conditions and care should be taken with scientific management to get better crops. During larval period, silkworms are usually rearing being adopted either tray or shoot method rearing. In tray method, late age silkworms are reared in bamboo trays, which are arranged one over other that in ties on rearing stands. Generally, the rearing stands are arranged in 2 rows on either sides of the rearing ball. In this rearing, leaves picked individually from mulberry plants and cut the convenient size and feed to the silkworms. Usually 4 feeding are given to silkworms in a day, and bed cleaning is also very frequently in this type of breeding. Labor involvement is more in this method of silkworm. In case of shoot rearing, this method of rearing very economic to farmers. It is very new technology in rearing and also scientifically very good for rearing. By adopting this rearing, labor involvement is very less. Also avoid contamination to silkworm, where in case of frequently touching the silkworms in the tray rearing. In this type of rearing, the entire shoots are harvested from the mulberry garden and feed to the silkworms. In this method, 2 to 3 feeding are given to silkworms in a day, and bed cleaning is also very less. It is also possible to give fresh branches of mulberry shoots to silkworms. In entire rearing process, care should be taken to avoid the contamination to silkworm for further damage by diseases.